Mom.
No.
My phone keeps
Mic check.
Is she here? I'm not turning.
Every service.
I'm not looking.
License and the ring.
Oh, you have both?
I have both. We're about to do our first look in front of the big tree.
About to marry my best friend.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see him. I've been nervous, so I know he'll calm me down.
Now the nerves are starting to set in. Not for the fact that I'm questioning it, just for, just a big step. I know she's the one for me. But the nerves are setting in. Had a few shots. Feeling all right now. I'm hot. But I'm ready. I'm definitely ready.
We met the second day of college move-in at a party. Most of it I remember. It was college, but it took a little while for us to finally become friends, and like a month or so later we began hanging out every day. So that is pretty much how we met.
We met at the party and everything. She was going shot for shot with a 240-pound football player. And throughout the night she got sick and passed out, and I found her and had to help her out. And I'm marrying her today, now 7 years ago.
What really stood out, I guess he said, that made him look at me was that I was challenging a full-grown man to shots. So I did pretty well, actually. We both lasted pretty long.
I was, 18, 19? Now I'm 26. Definitely, time flies.
7 years later, I'm marrying my best friend.
You can stay right there, sir.
Oh my God.
Love you. So crazy. I love you.
I love you too.
Woo! You're doing good.
Is that gonna get on me?
It's just lip gloss right now.
Okay. How do we do this? I never got married before.
Yeah, me neither.
Like him.
I do like him.
Ryan, can you put your arms around her waist?
Yes.
And actually, can you put your flowers in your other hand? And Ryan, can you give her a kiss and bend her back a little?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm cold.
Yeah, your hands are
Just
freezing.
that, so I guess it's just cold.
Oh, you're all right. Everything's good. Good.
We're
Yeah.
about to get married.
Mm-hmm.
I will see you there, and I'm so excited. I'm standing by your side.
Been waiting for this day for a long time, and ready to do it. And then let's go to the wedding.
All right.
We did the first reveal and pictures and everything.
So you're gonna stand.
Okay.
We're actually.
To your seat.
Got it?
Yep.
Hi, Tara.
Hi.
My name is Prescott Loveland. I'm a childhood friend of Tara and the DiNucci family, and now a friend of Ryan and Ryan's family. And it's my honor to officiate this wedding ceremony for Tara and Ryan. We gather here today in Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, to celebrate this important occasion. We gather here to share with Tara and Ryan a central moment in their lives. We gather here to witness their union, to celebrate their love. Today, Tara and Ryan join together in marriage. Marriage is a spiritual journey, a profound coming together of two people. Marriage is a promise of hope between two individuals who love each other, who trust each other, and who choose to share a future together. The commitment of marriage is two people making choices. Choosing to share their dreams and aspirations, choosing to create memories, and choosing to continue supporting each other through the joys and uncertainties of life. Choosing to experience this world together. I ask, who gives this woman to be married?
I do.
And indeed, marriage is a journey. The roots of this relationship span across Maryland, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Texas, and many years. Back to 2,531 days ago. Tara and Ryan met in college. Ryan was studying computer information systems, Tara studying to be a nurse. But to be clear, they did not meet in the classroom. It was not the most romantic first meeting. They met at a party. Ryan looks across the crowded party, across the room, and this little blonde woman stands out, not just because of her beauty, but because Tara, she was going shot for shot with a very large man. And she was winning. Ryan helped, and Ryan must have had a few too many as well, because the next day when he attempted to call that woman who made such an impression, he had saved her phone number with 4 digits instead of 10. 7QRY. But they hung out again shortly after. Tara, with a clearer head, knew immediately. And being from Brick, New Jersey, Tara had actually never met someone with manners who dressed well. She was smitten. And from that point on, Ryan and Tara never stopped. They were inseparable. They went to baseball games, they went to concerts, many concerts. They quickly formed the same group of friends. And they studied together. To help Tara navigate the stress of nursing school, Ryan would read Tara her flashcards before every test and remind her that she is going to do just fine. And Tara apparently brought Ryan's GPA from a 1.7 to a 3.4. Ryan's family says Tara kept him in college. During summers, they would visit one another's homes. Meet here in the Philadelphia area for baseball games, go camping in the Pine Barrens, more concerts, go to the beach. But really, they could not wait to get back to school, back to each other. And the first day back each semester, rain or shine, they would go right to Owings Mills to the Baskin Robbins for their Reese's Sundae. And as their group of friends in college began to fray, began to grow apart, began to drop out, began to transfer to new schools, Tara and Ryan grew closer together. We really just lasted, they explained. And by senior year, it became clear that they were not only going to plan their own lives, they were going to plan for a life that included one another. But the biggest challenge was yet to come. Distance. Tara moved back to Brick to become a nurse, and Ryan, whose grandfather was in the Navy, whose father was in the Army, decided that he needed to round out the branches and join the Air Force. And he recalls the day that he told Tara this is what he wanted to do, and without hesitation and with confidence that this relationship was strong enough to survive anything, she said, "Okay, of course, I support you." Even though that meant Ryan would be spending many months at basic training across the country in Texas. Today, in their home, in their little apartment in Bordentown, they have a pile of handwritten letters. Because this is how they had to communicate while Ryan was in basic training in Texas without a phone. Tara would sit down every day and write those letters, and Ryan eagerly awaited them and stayed up late writing back. It was this time apart that strengthened them the most. And when Ryan would finally get those few moments of access to his phone on a weekend or during a break, he would receive all sorts of screenshots from Tara. Planning their life by screenshot. Screenshots of where they could live. Different towns that looked fun. Apartments they could look at. Jobs they could pursue. The life they could live together when Ryan got back. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly what they did and what they've done for the last few years. They created a life together. They found a town, Bordentown, Hamilton area, halfway between their hometowns. They rented an apartment. They have a bunny named Luna. And with one another's support, Tara and Ryan have built their careers. Tara, now an accomplished nurse. Ryan, an E4 senior airman, on the verge of becoming an E5 staff sergeant. They've woven their lives together and built the strong foundation on which they now stand in front of you today. Tara, Ryan told me that he wants you to know this. He loves you so much. He thanks you for being so supportive. He loves that he has found someone who is as playful as him. Someone who can return his wisecracks and put him in his place. He loves how you tolerate that he is a neat freak military brat. He loves how you always want to tell him about your day. He lives for your stories, no matter how crazy or boring or technical they are. Ryan does, however, feel like he's earned several college credits with all the surgical terms you use when you get home from work. Ryan wants you to know he will always be there for you, always, no matter what, and you are truly, truly his best friend. Ryan, Tara told me that she wants you to know this. She considers you her backbone. No matter what she is trying to achieve, you always support her, lifting up her goals as if they are your own. She loves how you tolerate her messiness, how you finish her sentences, how you let her sleep after a long shift at the hospital. She loves how you let her tell you everything. Like when she comes home and wants to talk about a dramatic evening at work, you listen so attentively, even if you have no idea what she's talking about. You brighten Tara's whole world because you constantly make her laugh, Ryan. She knows that your future together will not only be strong, it will be fun. And she sees how you treat her nephews, and she knows that you are going to be a tremendous father. No matter what ups and downs you face, you will get through them together. We're now going to move to our spiritual wedding readings. And our first reader is Ryan's mother, Donna Ferguson. Mrs. Ferguson will read Marriage Joins Two People in the Circle of Its Love by Edmund O'Neill. Mrs. Ferguson?
Marriage is a commitment to life, the best that two people can find and bring out in each other. It offers opportunities for sharing and growth that no other relationship can equal. It is a physical and an emotional joining that is promised for a lifetime. Within the circle of its love, marriage encompasses all of life's most important relationships. A wife and a husband are each other's best friend, confidant, lover, teacher, listener, and critic. There may come times when one partner is heartbroken or ailing, and the love of the other may resemble the tender caring of a parent or child. Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Happiness is fuller, memories are fresher, commitment is stronger, even anger is felt more strongly but passes away more quickly. Marriage understands and forgives the mistakes life is unable to avoid. It encourages and nurtures new life, new experiences, and new ways of expressing a love that is deeper than life. When two people pledge their love and care for each other in marriage, they create a spirit unique unto themselves, which binds them closer than any spoken or written words. Marriage is a promise, a potential made in the hearts of two people who love each other and takes a lifetime to fulfill.
Our second reader is Tara's mother, Janet DiNucci. Mrs. DiNucci will read 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4 through verse 6. By God.
Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. Love is not easily angered. It does not delight in evil, but rejoices with truth. It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. Loves always perseveres. It never fails.
Thank you, Mama.
Tara and Ryan. Now your respective journeys through life have brought you to this point. September 21st, 2018. You will now declare your intention to be married. Tara, do you take this man, Ryan, to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and bad, for richer or poorer, keeping yourself unto him for as long as you both shall live? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
Ryan, do you take this woman, Tara, to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, in good times and bad, for richer or poorer, keeping yourself unto her for as long as you both shall live? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
Family and friends, Tara and Ryan have declared their intent to be married. Now I ask all you here, will you recognize this oath today, and will you support and nurture this marriage? If so, answer, we will. We will. They will. Braden and Blake, may I please have the rings?
Hand it to him. Come here. Come here.
Come here.
Hand it right here. No, it's fine. You just hand it to him. Perfect.
Okay, there you go.
Hand it to
Here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, bud.
Put that back in your pocket.
Tara and Ryan, you have chosen to exchange rings as a sign of your commitment and as a seal of the promises you make today. We ask that God bless these rings and this union of souls. These rings are symbols of eternity and love, unbroken like a circle. Ryan, take Tara's ring. Place it on her finger and repeat after me. Tara, I give you this ring.
Tara, I give you this ring.
As a daily reminder of my love for you.
As a daily reminder for my love for you.
I take you to be my partner for life.
I take you to be my partner for life.
With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Tara, take Ryan's ring. Place it on his finger and repeat after me. Ryan, I give you this ring.
Ryan, I give you this ring.
As a daily reminder of my love for you.
As a daily reminder of my love for you.
I take you to be my partner for life.
I take you to be my partner for life.
With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Tara and Ryan, you have now made your marriage promises to each other, witnessed by those who love you, witnessed by God, family, friends. With the authority vested in me by the state of Pennsylvania, with great joy, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Ryan, you may kiss the bride. Family and friends, let this celebration begin, because for the first time, I present you Mr. and Mrs. Ferguson.
Thank you.
Is that a picture or is that a video? That's video. Oh, congratulations.
It depends on the schedule.
Congratulations, Ryan and Tara. Is that a picture or is that a video? That's video. Oh, congratulations.
I'm Christine. Mary. Nice. So happy to. Peter, it's nice to meet you.
Peter, I'm Glenn. How you doing? And
Yes, you ever need. Does it matter?
Try to find somebody. Well, we should find
No,
somebody.
just pick someone who. Your middle name is Sue?
Yeah, my middle name is Sue. You didn't know that?
This is technically, what town is this? Is it Philly?
Yes.
This is technically
Yes.
Philly. It's good in any county of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Great.
Before the drink.
Actually, no, I actually don't think you need to sign this. This is more of just for the photos.
Oh, okay.
We do have to send it in.
Right.
Yeah,
I
but
think
he
I have to
signs
send
it and
in.
fills it
Yeah.
in. And that's all.
Right. a copy of the ceremony with this.
Very good.
It's official.
All right.
Yay.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Congrats. Mwah. Got 2 witnesses.
All right.
Sir.
And I believe they want that
Witnesses?
mailed and posted
Intended.
intended. You got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Great.
Okay, here, ready?
1, 2, 3. Gotcha.
Awesome.
All right.
All right.
Good. All right. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I got 2 witnesses.
Ouch. All right.
All right, guys, we want to welcome Mr. and Mrs. Ferguson.
I think the world has a way of choosing the worst day to knock us down and drag us out. But every door that's closed opens a new window. Oh, no more bad days, it's clear from here. No more bad days for you, my dear. Because my legs are strong, my arms are stretched so long, I will always reach for you. Cause you are sweet and pure, yeah, you are beautiful in everything you do. You may have given up, but I will lift you up, I will always carry you. Cause you are sweet and pure, yeah, you are beautiful in everything you do. I thought we hit rock bottom and then the floor gave out. Yeah, it was hard back then, it's even harder now. Cause when you're young and poor, you hope for so much more. I hope for rain to wash us clean and make a brand new start for both our tired hearts. Oh, no more bad days, it's clear from here. No more bad days for you, my dear. Because my legs are strong, my arms are stretched so long, I will always reach for you. Cause you are sweet and pure, yeah, you are beautiful in everything you do. You may have given up, but I will lift you up, I will always carry you. Cause you are sweet and pure, yeah, you are beautiful in everything you do. Resilience is my promise, I'll never give up on us. Just lift your head up higher, I'll be here when you're tired and need some peace. Just get some sleep. Because my legs are strong, my arms are stretched so long, I'll always reach for you. Cause you are sweet and pure, yeah, you are beautiful in everything you do. You may have given up, but I will lift you up, I'll always carry you. Cause you are sweet and pure, yeah, you are beautiful in everything you do.
Now we would like to introduce and welcome the bride's father to share his first dance with his newlywed daughter.
Two things I know for sure. She's sending from heaven. She's daddy's little girl. As I drop to my knees by her bed at night, she talks to Jesus, and I close my eyes, and I thank God for all of the joy in my life. Oh, most of all, for butterfly kisses, the bedtime prayer, stick a little white flowers all up in her hair. Walk beside the pony, daddy, it's my first ride. I know the gig looks funny, daddy, but I should try. With all that I've done wrong, I must have done something right to deserve a hug every morning, butterfly kisses at night. Sweet 16 to play. Look like a father, a little more every day. One bride, one man, and the other bride girl. From perfume to makeup, from ribbons and curls, and trying her wings out in a great big world. But I remember butterfly kisses after bedtime prayer, sticking little white flowers all up in her hair. Know how much I love daddy, but if you don't mind, I'm only gonna kiss you on the cheek this time. With all that I've done wrong, I must have done something right to deserve a hug every morning, butterfly kisses at night. All this precious time, like the wind, the years go by.
We would like to now invite the groom and his mother up to do a dance for their first time.
Oh, there's a light closed by the front door. Don't forget the keys under the mat. Child, let stars shine. Always stay humble and kind. Go to church 'cause your mama said to. Here's your grandpa every chance that you can. It won't be wasted time. Always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please, say thank you. Don't steal, don't cheat, and don't lie. Know you got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. Let the dreams you're dreaming come to you. When the work you put in is realized, let yourself feel the pride, but always stay humble and kind. Don't expect a free ride from no one. Don't hold a grudge or a chip, and here's why. Bitterness keeps you from flying, but always stay humble and kind. Know the difference between sleeping with someone and sleeping with someone you love. Love you ain't no pickup line, so always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please, say thank you. Don't Shut off the AC and roll the windows down. Let that summer sunshine always the umbilical line. Don't take for granted the loves life gives you. When you get where you're going, don't forget to turn around. Love the next one line. Always the umbilical line.
We have the Maid of Honor coming up. Maid of Honor.
My name is Nicole, and I'm the matron of honor and Tara's older sister. I'm so excited and thrilled to be honored to be sharing my sentiments of the happy couple. Some of you may know Tara was prayed for. I'm gonna cry now. Tara was prayed for long before she came about. I'd beg my parents day in and day out for a little sister. I don't know exactly what my obsession was about this, but I just know I knew I needed to have her. And thank you, Dad. And when I was 8, she was finally born, a little hazel-eyed, blonde, perfect baby. And Tweety Bird, I was gonna put that in here. And I immediately took her under my wing. I would lock her in my room with myself and pretend she was all mine. I'd change her, feed her, dress her, treat her just like my own. Now today, she's given me the great honor of dressing her again. You do know that dress took a lot of effort and a couple people to get it on her. Today, I bustled her dress, fixed her hair, made sure she was dolled up just like before, and ready to marry the best guy a lady could ask for. I'm so proud to not only know and love Tara, but my new brother-in-law, Ryan. If you don't know Ryan well, you should get to know him. Sure, he's a man's man. He likes video games and a weird amount of sports statistics, kind of like my husband. Don't get it, but makes him happy. But he's the kind of guy that would put nothing before protecting his new wife, his family, and his country. And for that, I can't think of a better man to marry my sister. I'm so proud they met and kept each other that freshman year of college when their lives could have taken so many different directions. My advice for you is to keep God first, each other second, and always remember to laugh at each other and yourselves, your hang-ups, your little quirks, because it's what brought you two together, helped you fall in love, and made this wonderful day possible. I love you. Hold up your glasses. Let's cheers. Let's party.
All right, now we will have the best man come up.
Yeah, you are.
Hello, everyone. And first off, like Ryan, I'll keep this thing short. So falling in love is a special thing in life. It's where you meet your best friend, your soulmate, the person that you'll spend forever with. That time came to Ryan back in 1995 when he met me.
This is gonna be good.
Now, there's a lot I can say about my brother Ryan. One thing is that we're complete opposites. Ryan was a goofball. I'm shy and reserved. Ryan was athletic. I still am and incredibly good looking. Aside from that, though, Ryan has been a major part of my life and me and his. And by major, I mean major pain. No, I'm just kidding about that. He's a good guy. For most of our lives, we've been inseparable. Having baseball catches, playing basement hockey, and most importantly, beating each other up.
You still do that.
Yeah, we still do that. There's nothing that can separate the bond that my little brother and I have. Little brother. Yeah.
You're younger.
He's always there for me no matter what. When I had a problem with something, I would always go to him for help. Especially during Boy Scouts, the path to Eagle is not easy. It can be very overwhelming. And that's why I gave him the mentor pen, because he was such a big help to me. Now, something about Ryan is that he likes fighting. He really enjoys video games like Grand Theft Auto, Halo, Call of Duty, pretty much shoot 'em up games. And also he was really into the military, so there's that. I mean, he went to Army ROTC for a little bit, and he went to basic training for the Air Force. Not too bad. Now, a little story for y'all was when we went to San Antonio for Ryan's graduation, and this is a story that I'll never forget. I thought he knew I was coming. I thought wrong. When we went down to get him, he saw me, he started bawling his eyes out. He was so happy to see me and surprised at the same time. That shows how close of a bond me and my brother and airmen have. So all in all, Ryan is a true human being. Though he may get on my nerves, he'll always come through in the end. He's someone that will always have your back no matter what, no matter who you are, and he stays true to himself and shows his true colors. And that's why he's my brother and I love him. But you're still a schmuck. Now it's time for Tara. There's nothing bad I can say about her. She's beautiful, obviously. She's got a great smile, again, obviously. And she likes to laugh a lot. She likes to laugh a lot.
Nice.
Thank you.
Your joke.
Thank you.
It's an inside joke.
It is.
Tara has always been a person I can trust, even though our first encounter wasn't pleasant.
What was our first encounter?
So you know how first impressions go, you know how they go, hey, I'm so-and-so, or hi, it's finally nice to meet you. Yeah, it didn't go like that.
I can't even remember it.
So our whole family went down to Stevenson for the homecoming football game, which was during Ryan's and Tara's freshman year. Just so you know, it's their inaugural season too. All right, so I'm just standing there looking like a dope, and I see this girl behind the gate because she was already in the stadium and she had our tickets. She's looking at me asking to get Ryan. Apparently I was confused, so I didn't know who she was talking to. So I tell Ryan, yo, there's this girl asking for you. He goes, that's Tara. I was like, I wasn't really into the waiting part. I was just wanting to get into the game, so I was like, okay. Honestly, I was just trying to watch some football. And so Ryan gets the tickets that Tara was holding for us, and that's our encounter. At least that's what I can remember, because I don't really remember much from that time. Because I was just focused on football. Tara is much like my brother. She's fun-loving, intelligent, and unlike my brother, hold on. Tara is much like my brother. She's fun-loving, intelligent, weird, and unlike my brother, she doesn't get on my nerves. The only thing I can hold against her is that she's a Patriots fan. Wait.
Winning team.
Wait. Hold on. But we know who won Super Bowl 52, so. Yeah, go Birds.
Where's your other 5 rings?
Backup quarterback.
Oh, okay.
All right.
4
No, but
B or 5 B
No, but seriously though, Tara's an incredible person, and she would never make me feel like a third wheel. Because she said, I don't want you to feel like a third wheel. Okay, so if this speech was held at height, it'll probably be a little taller than Ryan. I'm just saying like that. I'm just saying that. Anyway, this night is all about the bride and groom. It's all about tying the knot and starting a new chapter of their lives. It's about rejoicing and coming together, two families becoming one in marriage. It's about support and happiness for what they have achieved and what they will strive for. So without further ado, a toast. To Ryan and Tara, on a happy, long, and fruitful marriage.
Baby Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. You're smooth. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. You're smooth. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey.
Thank you. All right, guys, who's ready to get this party started? You all better dance for this one. Come on, I want to see everybody up.
Yeah.
around the bride and groom. Everybody form a circle.
Let's see some dance moves. Let's see some dance moves from the bride and groom. Dancing the side, I've been sat here with you for most of the night. Getting moving, everybody here. We wish there was a place to maybe get down now. Said I don't step within the no man's land.
All right, there we go. Take it away.
Darling, come on, set the tone. If you feel it falling, won't you let me know?
karat magic. 24 karat, 24 karat magic. 24 karat, 24 karat magic.
just put your pinky things up to the moon. Hey girl, what you trying to do? I said 24 karat magic in the air. How the flow so fast. 24 karat magic in the air. How the flow so fast. Just to say how much you mean to me, what would you do if I told you you were beautiful? And would you take me on the regular? Tell me, would you? 'Cause baby, I've been around the world, and I ain't seen myself another girl like you. This ring that represents my heart, but there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do, because I see you so the names. Without me, tell me what's in my mind. Say so perfect, so I turn my glass and see the sky. It could be my baby, like my lady, girl, you need me. You got me on the crazy. Oh, say please be my love. She will be my love. She will be my love. She will be my love. They can take us to my love. She will be my love. She will be my love. She will be my love. They can take us to my love.
I think we went to let you down up in the chair. Okay. All right, just say that.
Austin and I are dedicating this one to the bride and groom.
Wait, who's that?
I've been on a certain tie shit. I'll be on a certain tie shit. Can I show you a few things? Can I show you a few things? Little baby, 'cause I'll be on a certain tie shit. And I'll be on a certain tie shit. Can I show you a few things? Can I show you a few things? Alright, 1, 2. I can't wait to get you on the floor with me. Burn so hot, just like an oven. No, you're myself, just like a second. That's all right, you're mine. Baby, you don't matter what you are. 'Cause you can slowly close your clothes in my version. She ain't nothing but a little beautiful, but she doesn't. She's so fine. It's never
so thick. Now I know they call it a fatty. Now she's so sick, gotta hit it so bad. That's alright, 'cause you're mine. I wanna show me you already. I guess they just like us, they wish they had it. Ooh, I kill them all, baby. Yeah, you're plastic. You're all mine tonight. And as long as I got my superpowers, let's not talk too much. Get on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. Pushing more like a magnet do. I'll put my heart and soul into you. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room. Now my fancy smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I love your body. Talk to me. You trying to tell me, yeah, that
It's video. It's over.
me, no darling. Not sure you meant well. Oh, but once I talk the words to, hey. I said, brother, if you only knew, you wish that you were in my shoes.
guy doesn't mess around when it comes to Leonard Skinner.